Helena Celine and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys another plan with me video, and I'm going to do everything from a book cover, a dashboard, a bookmark, and of course decorate a couple of spreads. So let's get started with our planner. This is the Erin Condren planner, and I love that I can customize the covers on here. These covers are super simple and easy to make and very inexpensive as well. All you need is a laminating pouch and a laminator. I'm going to go ahead and remove the ones that I currently have right now, and you can use pretty much anything that you can think of that will go through a laminator. I fell in love with this bag with the print actually from Target, and I just love how colorful the donuts were, so all I did is measured it out and then trimmed it to size. I did this with both sides of the bag, and then I also wanted a print on the other side, and I also wanted the cover to be a little bit thicker. So that's a little trick, is to use cardstock paper. You could also use things like a file organizer, and these are from Target as well, so I just used those for the back print. And then I also wanted a border around one of them. I just wanted them to be a little bit different to see which one I liked more, so I went ahead and put adhesive on the back and put them together prior to putting it inside the laminator, and then once I was done, I stuck it inside of the laminator. Once the pouch has cooled off, you want to trim off the excess plastic around the edges, but you want to make sure that you don't cut off too much into the plastic because you also have to attach it to your coils. So in order to do so, just grab either a ruler or the previous cover that came before, and then you want to write down exactly where the little holes were. Next, you're going to grab a 1/8 inch hole puncher, and you're going to slowly and carefully put in the holes, and then afterwards grab some scissors and slit in between each hole in order for it to go through the coils. Alright, now that we're done with our cover, let's move on to a weekly view spread, and I'm going to decorate it, and the inspiration came from the donuts and these super cute stickers as well. So the first thing that I'm going to add is washi tape. I wanted them to be soft, bright colors, and so I just put a little bit of both, and then I'm also going to use these sprinkled stickers that are from Obsessed with Cute Etsy shop. I think it's so adorable, so I'm just going to add that in between each of the borders. I didn't want to throw away the scraps that were left over when I did the cover, so I went ahead and I cut them out, and I'm going to set those to the side for right now, and I'm also going to be making a bookmark out of them later on. To add more color to my spread, I went ahead and I cut out some scrapbook paper, and then I really like this one with the sprinkles on it. I think it looks like sprinkles. I think it looks super cute, so I just went ahead and I measured it to size, and the boxes are quite small, so all I did was cut them out and then put some double-sided tape on each side, and I think that made my spread look a lot more colorful and vibrant, and I can always write on top of it if I need the space for it. Then I went in with some more of the Obsessed with Cute stickers, and I just used this one. It says weekend. And then lastly, I went ahead and I put the donuts on there, which I think looks so cute. I always keep my handy dandy photo album filled with stickers. This is how I organize my stickers, and it works wonderfully. And I just wanted a sticker that said to do, just to remind me of things that I have to do during the week. You could always just write it down with a cute pen, but of course, it has to look extra special with these stickers, and these are from Scribble Prints & Co. Then I went with this sticker sheet, and this is from Fabulous Designs. I love saying her Etsy shop. It's so adorable, and I thought this looked adorable as well. So this spread was inspired by these cute notepads, and they are from Target's $1 spot, and I love to use these as reminders or anything that I have to do during that week. So I just went ahead and I wrote down a little note for myself and stuck it in there, and it looks so decorative. Alright, now let's move on how to make a super cute dashboard, which is super similar to the cover, but what's different is just the size and how thick you want your dashboard to be. So this is one that I made previously, and I'm going to take some of that file folder paper that we saw earlier that is from Target, and I'm just going to measure it, and I do want it to be slightly smaller so it goes inside of the planner, it doesn't stick out. When you trim it, you want to make sure that it's slightly smaller, and then put it into a laminating pouch. And since I didn't want to waste too much laminating paper, I also included the scrap sheet paper from the bag. And then you want to go ahead and trim it down and use the exact same method to hole punch the holes inside in order to attach it to the coils. And now it's time to fill it in with super cute sticky notes, notepads, and sticky tabs. That kind of rhymed. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of each one of them so it's not so bulky, and then I'm just gonna use double-sided tape to make sure that they're not going anywhere and they stay nice and sturdy inside. And if you were curious, I got all of these from Target's One Spot section. I swear that section just takes my money every single time I go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these right here because I think these were a little bit too long since they do go into the squares of my Erin Condren planner, and it was just a little bit too long. So I went ahead and I made them cute little flags by cutting them, and then I just used some double-sided tape again to make sure they stayed put. Who recognizes this bookmark from my previous video I had? This is one of my favorites, and I just love the tassel. I show you guys how to make it. I'll have a link down below where you guys can see that video, how to make this tassel. And now I'm going to grab that piece of laminating bag that we use before. I don't even know what to call it at this moment. So I'm just going to hole punch it on top and then grab one of these tassels and put it through. And then you can also attach a coil clip on there in order for it to be a bookmark in your Erin Condren planner, or you could just do the same thing that we did with the cover and just leave a little extra space in order for you to hole punch it through. Or another thing is you can also make your own coil clips, because I've done that before as well. And now let's decorate a monthly view. I don't know if you guys like so many different subjects or so many different things to do in one video, but I think the more the merrier, right? So as you can tell, I always write down sticky notes of what I have to do that month. That way I can go back and decorate it and make it look a little bit prettier than if I was just to jot it down. I don't know why I'm like that with my planner. I can't help it. So I'm going to cover up the top of each of the pages just because I feel like I had a red color overload with Christmas, and I was like, I don't know if I could see any more red. I'm just going to make it cute and pink. I like to keep a scrapbook paper of some of my favorite paper. This was some that I had from my cover, and this was quite a while ago too, but I just loved it so much, and I just thought it would look super cute for February, right? Because you think of like pinks and reds and hot pinks and all those pretty shades. So of course I'm going to start off with some washi tape, and I like to put washi tape on the dates that are not within the month. So I had a lot of space down here, so I decided to put a little bit on there and a little bit on top as well. So I found these super cute stickers that I wanted to use because it had glitter all over it. So instead of writing February on top, I went ahead and I just used this quote right here. It's not really a quote, it's a word. It says hello. And then in order to balance out that glitter right there, I wanted to put some on the side as well, so I just used this heart sticker, and I think it turned out super cute. It definitely reminded me of Valentine's Day month. I also love adding inspirational quotes, and all of these sticker books are actually from the Happy Planner, and they're super inexpensive. I believe you can find them on Amazon between $3 to $7, just depending which one it is, which one is more popular, but I love these. I'll have a link down below where you guys can find these as well. And now that I'm done decorating it, I'm going to go ahead and jot down some important dates and events that I have to do throughout the month, like my little nephew's baptism, and also his birthday is coming up soon, so I have to make sure to remind myself in advance of the things that I have to do prior to that. I also love attaching a journaling card to each month. That way I can jot down additional notes, and it gives me the space that I need in order to write things that I wouldn't put on the sideboard or throughout the month. And I also like using these sticky flags in order to write down when I edit and upload videos, since I do dedicate this planner to my work schedule. And if I have to do quick notes or any reminders additionally to what I have right there, I could just pop in a cute sticky note. One of the best ways to also remind myself of when my bills are due is I like to write down a list on the right hand column, and I just write down what they are, and then I check them off as I go throughout the month. And that is all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which one was your favorite down below. And I also want to share with you guys that I started a Spanish channel, so I hope you guys subscribe. Muchos besos. Mwah. Hola lindas, yo soy Belinda Selene Villa y bienvenidos a mi nuevo canal, Linda Belinda. Este canal se trata de videos relacionados con belleza, moda, tutoriales y peinados. Aparte, cómo decorar tu cuarto, tu casa y cómo decorar y quedarte organizada en una agenda. Quiero que este canal sea para ustedes, también para inspirarse y hacer la mejor persona que uno puede, hacer feliz y disfrutar toda la vida. Así es que suscríbete para que no te pierdas ni uno de estos videos. Muchos besos.